What's up, guys? So we are back for Scream Season 2, Episode 10, entitled The Vanishing. Yeah, almost near the end for Season 2, and for me, it just seems like the episodes are getting worse as they go on. Kind of felt more like a filler episode than, I don't know, an episode where we actually learn more. They keep going on about Maggie and Sheriff Miguel's past in this whole episode. Spend a whole lot of time referencing Brandon James and about the past and the pig farm and what they did to him. And I gotta say, I don't really care. I don't find this stuff interesting. I mean, I've been watching since Season 1, and I can tell you that I don't really know anything about Brandon James, even though they keep mentioning him and they keep telling all these different stories about him, other than his relationship with Maggie. Am I the only one feeling this way about this whole Brandon James story? You know, how do you guys feel? So in this episode, we learn Audrey and Emma just constantly bickering at each other the whole time in the search and rescue mission for Noah. I don't know why the killer did that. I guess he wants them to kind of patch up their friendship, maybe, or make them distant. I don't really know. There's not much in this episode I really cared about. Noah gets captured, stabbed, put in a box. Audrey and Emma kind of go on a search mission for him. Really, nothing is revealed in this episode. There's nothing to push the story forward other than what? Let's see. Zoe died in this episode, so, you know, let's shed a tear for her. Just kidding. I'm actually happy about that. Well, not happy that she died, but I don't care, and at the same time, hey, that's even better because I didn't care for her character. I didn't care for the actress playing the character. I can cross her off the killer's list. And yeah, that was pretty much it for this episode. Oh yeah, I feel sorry for Noah because this is now the second girlfriend that Noah has had killed. First time it was the Asian girl, and now Zoe. So you'd think that would maybe wake him up and maybe make him a stronger person and now determined to get to the bottom of this killer kind of thing. And all that coffin, you know, talk of Noah and Zoe and the fantasy and dreams, and in fact, I kind of zone out during those parts. I was just like, oh, okay, this is just kind of in his head. I don't care nothing about this. Yeah, and another kind of I guess a knack I'm having with these episodes is they seem to just have people missing. I get that they're not a part of this main story for this episode. Like, this whole episode was mainly, you know, for Audrey and Emma finding Noah and the whole, you know, history thing with Maggie and the sheriff. I get that. But it's also strange when we don't hear from the other characters, when we don't get anything, not even like, oh, such and such texts me, or somebody sends a picture, or a phone call, or anything that these characters are just missing out of the blue. I mean, you didn't see the boyfriend, you didn't see creepy Eli until the final like shot of the episode, and he's been missing like the last 2 episodes. We still haven't seen creepy Eli's mom, Gustavo. We didn't see Brooke at all this episode, and that kind of annoys me because it's the first thing that I kind of notice when the episode is over. I'll say, well, where was these characters at? Like, it's not like a huge city, it's a small town. And also the cool part about when you watch Scream or you watch other slasher movies, with the slasher being revealed, it's because it's one of them that was there. Maybe they might have showed up late to, you know, a certain scene. They're revealed to be the killer who was kind of there the whole time, but, you know, there's some kind of trickery to where they slipped away to do their killing. They keep having these characters kind of on the show and then they're just suddenly gone for 2 episodes. Yeah, so we have 2 more episodes left, and that's not including if there's the October special thing that I heard about on the message board or not. But 2 episodes left for this season. I really hope they don't screw it up. On to predictions. Yeah, so they're gonna push even more about Creepy Eli being a killer even more because he was at Will's funeral in the background. Supposedly, I don't know how Emma comes up with this evidence to see that on a picture, like, oh, he's in the background. Far-fetched a little bit, but they're gonna push that he's the killer. I don't think he's the killer. I just think he's creepy, and I think he's obsessed with his cousin Karen's life. I think he's obsessed with Emma, but that's about it. We see someone is playing the games with Maggie, with the whole Brandon James situation. I'm not sure who that is, but I know this is probably going to be related in some kind of weird way. Maybe there's another sibling that's Emma's, I don't know, long lost brother or some kind of stupidness like that. As you can tell from the last episode where the killer says something about like, you guys don't have a clue that you're up the creek or something like that. I knew the whole time that he was framing them by what he said and kind of how the episode went. I can tell that's what he was doing, he or she was doing. So we learn in the next episode they're going to be framed for either some murders or some of the crime or Zoe's death in some kind of weird way, and that's just how the episode's gonna go. I don't really see much happening except for them being framed, but that is it for this video. I'm sorry guys if it seems like I'm just not into it. These episodes are not getting better. Now I'm just kind of waiting to watch just to see who the killer is. I'm kind of losing the excitement. Really all I care about is Audrey's story and finding out who the killers are. What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comment section. I'd love to know your thoughts about this episode and about the next episode. As always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, until next time, thank you for watching. Peace.